because you can't get the new life with the old life, right? So keeping a client that maybe you shouldn't be a part of, this is forcing us to do something different, right? Which I believe all that happens for a reason. We're just going to be better. We're going to be stronger. We're going to make sure we don't make the same mistakes by learning this lesson. Imagine if this lesson, or we didn't learn this for 10 more years and I'm older. Now it's harder, right? It's like, so we got to be careful of that, right? And the other thing I'll say too is when that happened, I was like 3 days I didn't sleep. I had like 2 hours sleep. So why I told you earlier about all the stuff that happened to me is because I wasn't sleeping, because I had things going on in my head around losing that kind of income, right? What does that do to me? And I've got warehouses all over the place. I don't even know how many warehouses I got, like, but I got leases on them and I got to get out of them, right? But you know, it's like I was saying on my call yesterday, my fitness is the reason that I'm able to sustain this. Like mentally, I'm too strong. I can't be broke. I really believe that. Like, as long as I have my brain, there's nothing going to take me out mentally to where I just fold like a lot of people, and they're just like, oh, well, what am I going to do? And then they stop doing the thing they're doing because they had a loss, right? Or they go back to doing what was comfortable because of that situation. And for me, it's like, if I wasn't in shape mentally and physically, I would not have been able to go 3 days on 2 hours of sleep and be able to perform and figure out solutions to problems to make sure my business keeps moving. I credit all that to the fitness. Honestly, like if you're out of shape, could not have done what I did the last week because it's too hard on you mentally and physically. And I still worked out and I did not miss a meal plan the entire process because I have to do those habits. When I landed, it was 10:30. I went to the gym. Didn't want to. I never work out that late. It was a terrible workout, but I went. So I credit me being able to handle that situation, and I credit it for the last 20 years is because I'm so mentally strong and physically fit that it's helped me in my business. And that's why I'm trying to get people to understand how important that is. And sometimes you won't know how important your fitness is until you need it, right? Because there's a lot of people just at 49 years old would not be able to do what I just did and come back and just be mentally like sound. Yeah. You know what I mean? So true. Good lessons there for sure. Like, I'm glad it happened, to be honest with you, because I'm trying to learn as many lessons I can as quick as I can so I can pivot and get to the next level. Because if not, you stay complacent, you get comfortable, and then you get swept. This is what happened in business. So I'm glad it happened. It's opened my eyes. It's gave me more energy towards the thing that I'm actually trying to build now. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Pruning the branches, bro.
Mm-hmm. But you're right. I believe there's a reason why everything happens. And I believe if you're true to the vision and mission that you are, and you believe in doing it the right way, staying committed to your values and not lose that when bad things happen and start blaming everybody. I just blame myself. I blame no one but me. I'm going to get to the next level just for that reason. You know what I mean? Like I know it. I don't know how or when, but I know within the next 12 months, it'll figure it out.
One step back, 2 steps forward.
Right?
I love that.
Hey guys, real quick. If you have any questions or need anything, all you got to do is text the number below. And I got a text the next day from a client that I used to do business with. He's like, hey, I want you to look at we've got a new community. We don't like the client. They're the provider we're using. We're getting bad service. Can you come look at it? Yep. My guy goes the next week, looks at it. And then we have another opportunity here in Arizona. The guy called us that was referred to another client we do business with in the other business. That is potential a $5 million account, all within the same week, by the way. So there's a reason why things happen like that. Yeah. You know, maybe we weren't supposed to be focusing on that client, which I believe is true. Yeah. But because it was easy, you keep doing it.
Sometimes we are in a process, we're so deep in a routine and a system that we forget to innovate. Sometimes those moments remind us that we need to be thinking differently,
right,
and at a bigger scale. You know what I mean? Because now you're like, dude, now if I get a client that big, I'm going to work harder on my other clients. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You know? So to get complacent,
yeah, dude,
you got to work hard.
Dude.
Hey, if we take this, got to go get something else.
Sometimes God's like, I know you have these goals. My goals are bigger than your goals, Jason. Like, that's literally God. It says God has better plans for you than you can even imagine or dream of. And he knows if you keep going the direction you're going, we won't ever get there. I have to do something to shake you up and get you to think differently.
You know what I think it is? What I'm doing right now. I think it's like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This coaching people, helping people, impacting their lives through my experience. Like just what I just told you. Like how many business owners can that help to think, hey dude, you can lose everything. Don't do it. That's through experience. And so now it's like, I'm focusing more on that business, you know? And I've got a really good guy that runs my company, what we were talking about earlier. I mean, I couldn't do it without him. I could not do it without him and be doing what I'm doing with you. I would be back in North Carolina trying to figure this out, but because I have him and I trust him 100%, like he's gonna figure it out. You know, we talk together, but he's executing. He's figuring it out. If I didn't have him, I'd be in trouble. That's why having that number two that's on the same mission as you, has the same vision, believes in you as a leader, believes in what you're about and what they believe that's coming by being a part of the team. Dude, that's how I'm able to even get through what I'm getting through, honestly. Like, because it's not me figuring it out. It's me supporting him and letting him make decisions because I trust him so that I can continue to do the things that I'm doing like right now. Couldn't do that without that number two.